Hello, welcome to the My channel, The Sunrise Within, a story about the power of positivity in the morning. The alarm buzzed at 5:30 a.m., slicing through the silence of the small apartment. Maya groaned, fumbling to silence the sound before burying her head under the pillow. Another day, another mountain of tasks, stress, and self-doubt. She had stopped looking forward to mornings long ago. To her, they signaled a race that never ended, a cycle of exhaustion and worry. Maya worked as a junior marketing analyst at a large corporation in the city. The job paid the bills but left her drained. Her inbox overflowed with messages by the time she got to her desk. Her social life was non-existent, and she hadn't called her parents in weeks. Each morning, she woke up already feeling behind. Her life had become a blur of obligations and silent despair. One cold Monday, after yet another sleepless night, Maya arrived late to work. As she hurried to her desk, her manager called her into his office. "Maya," he said with a tired look, "I know you've been struggling. You're talented, but your performance has been slipping. If things don't improve, we'll have to reevaluate your role." Stunned and humiliated, Maya nodded and walked out, her heart heavy. She sat at her desk, tears welling in her eyes. For the first time, she admitted something she had refused to face. She was unhappy, deeply, not because of her job alone, but because she had lost her joy, her purpose, her center. That night, instead of watching TV or scrolling endlessly on her phone, she searched online for answers. Something caught her attention, an article titled, "Transform Your Life by Changing Your Mornings." It sounded cliché, but desperate. She clicked. It talked about how many successful and fulfilled people had one thing in common: a positive morning routine. The article suggested starting each day with simple, mindful habits: gratitude, movement, visualization, and intentional silence. At the end, it read, "The way you begin your morning shapes your entire day. The way you shape your days creates your life." The words stuck with her. That night, Maya made a promise to herself. Try for 7 days. Just 7 days. If nothing changed, she could go back to her old routine. But if even a tiny light broke through, it would be worth it. Day 1. Maya woke up at 6 a.m., a half hour earlier than usual. It felt strange and forced, but she got out of bed. She sat by the window, a mug of warm tea in her hands, and wrote 3 things she was grateful for: her health, her job, and the quiet of the morning. Then she closed her eyes and breathed deeply for 2 minutes. It wasn't magical. She still felt groggy and traffic still annoyed her. But something was different. She felt more in control, even if just slightly. Day 3. She began to enjoy the silence of early morning. She added a short walk to her routine, watching the neighborhood slowly wake up. Birds chirping, the chill of dawn, the golden-pink hues of sunrise. She started visualizing her day going smoothly, meetings where she spoke with confidence, her inbox manageable, her manager impressed. That day, she smiled more at work. People noticed. Her team lead said, "You look calmer today." Day 5. She added affirmations to her mirror. "I am capable. I am focused. I have something valuable to offer." At first, it felt silly, but repetition turned them into beliefs. When her manager gave her a new task that day, she said, "I've got this," instead of panicking. It was a small shift, but small shifts lead to big changes. Day 7. By the end of the first week, Maya felt lighter. Not because her life had changed overnight. Her deadlines were still there. Her to-do list still long. But she had changed. She had started her mornings with intention instead of anxiety, gratitude instead of dread, stillness instead of noise. She realized positivity wasn't about ignoring problems. It was about choosing to respond to them differently. choosing to plant hope each morning so that resilience could grow throughout the day. 3 months later, Maya's manager called her into his office again. This time he was smiling. "Whatever you've been doing lately, keep doing it. You've become one of our most reliable team members. I'd like to offer you a lead on a new campaign." Maya nodded, a steady smile on her face. "Thank you. I've just been trying something new, starting my mornings with more intention." She walked out of the office, heart full. A new morning, a new life. Maya now wakes up at 5:45 a.m. Her mornings begin with 10 minutes of gratitude journaling, 10 minutes of reading something uplifting, a quick workout, and silent reflection. She doesn't scroll her phone first thing. She doesn't check emails until she's centered. She protects her mornings like sacred ground. She's not perfect. Some days she slips. But even then, she knows how to begin again. People around her ask, "What's your secret?" She smiles and says, "The way you start your day is the way you live your life." Maya had discovered the sunrise within, and it was shining brighter every day. Lessons from Maya's story. 1. Positivity is a choice, not a personality trait. It's not about being blindly cheerful. It's about choosing your focus. 2. Your morning sets the tone. Chaos in the morning often leads to chaos in the day. Centering yourself early gives you power. 3. Small habits create big changes. A few minutes of gratitude, movement, and intention each morning can transform your mental and emotional state. 4. You can always begin again. No matter how bad a day or week has been, every morning is a fresh opportunity. 5. Positivity attracts opportunity. When your energy shifts, people notice. Confidence, calm, and clarity open doors. Final thought. You don't need a perfect life to have a positive morning. You just need a decision. Decide that your morning will be sacred. Choose thoughts that empower, not drain you. Speak kindly to yourself. Be still before the world gets noisy. In that quiet, you'll meet the most powerful version of you, the one who rises regardless of the storm. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you.